Hello, everyone. This is Al Finch, along with my assistant, Han. Today, we are going to be playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Team Up. We are going to be using some Elder Dragon Highlander decks instead of the decks that come with the set, just to see how they play. And yeah, we're going to be only playing against one boss. We tested this out earlier, found that playing against multiple bosses might lead to a pretty long game, and well, to be frank, we don't want Han to get bored. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to beat Leatherhead the Sewer Gator today. When this boss enters, boss gains 5 life for each boss in play. So it's going to be starting at 25 life. Hand and I are going to be at 20 life, and it's going to be played two-headed giant style. Hand, do you want to explain your commander and what your game plan is?
Simple. My commander is Lathu the Boundless Dawn. It costs 2 null and a green and a white. Legendary creature Unicorn. Earn lifelink at the beginning of each turn. Earn end step. If you gain life this turn, distribute up to that many +1/+1 counters among the number target creatures. I am using a life gain deck with green and white colors. Green and white.
All right. So I'm playing a Lycia Sanguine Tribune. This is a vampire soldier, 4/4. It costs 5 colorless, a red, a white, and a black. Lycia Sanguine Tribune costs 1 less to cast for each 1 life you gain this turn. It has first strike and lifelink. And you can pay 5 life, put 3 +1/+1 counters on Lycia. Activate this ability only on your turn and only once each turn. This is going to synergize a little bit with Hand's deck. Since we have linked life, if Hand can manage to gain life during their turn, then I can take advantage of that and make it a little easier to get my commander out or make my commander bigger.
Which will happen around turn 5 or 6.
We'll see how it goes.
This costs 4 mana, and I have my game plan ready.
Yep.
I will be playing a green mana, then I will play Snarling Wolf. The Snarling Wolf is a creature wolf. Snarling Wolves gets +2/+2 end of turn. Earn activated once only each turn at the cost of 1 null and 1 green mana. So next turn I will be able to attack.
All right. I don't have anything that quick in my opening hand. Oh, and don't forget, we're going to draw. That's one of the rules. We have a draw on the first turn. I am going to play out a swamp, I think, and that'll be it. Go ahead and tap your forest to show that you played your Snarling Wolf. Your Snarling Wolf isn't tapped. We could use it as a blocker if we needed to for some reason. All right, we're now moving to the boss's turn, and this is just doing 1 event card, 2 per turn. We'll wait until we read the first one before we deploy.
It's a foot skirmisher. A foot skirmisher flying. This creature can't be blocked by exceptional creatures. This creature can't block.
All right, and so the bosses never block. They have it built into the cards, and their creatures, fortunately, do have summoning sickness. That is different than the original Horde deck from like Minotaur Horde, where they
Yeah,
have haste, which I think is good for us because we need
I'm
to
used to the
stabilize our life.
Minotaur Horde.
Yeah, we're kind of testing this to see if it works as well. All right, now we can do the second event card hand.
It is an evil villain scheme. Shuffle this card back into the graveyard of the boss library.
Yeah, basically we have to just shuffle this one back into the event card deck.
So pretty much nothing happened.
Yeah, that card is in there so that the event deck never runs out. All right. Well, that was a pretty good turn for us. Now it's our turn, and we can draw again. Don't forget to draw. All right.
I keep getting 3-level creatures. I got this and this. So I'm gonna be good next turn.
Yeah.
Earn
All right. Well, I'm going to play a plains, and I'm going to get the Sphere of the Suns out. It enters the battlefield tapped with 3 charge counters. I can tap it,
I cannot
and
do much.
yeah, well, you can, if you want, attack with the Snarling Wolf.
+2/+2, 3. 3 damage is dealt.
All right. Yep. So you were able to use your mana. That's good. All right. Well, I think it's their turn. So go ahead.
Can I block? No.
No, but we'll do it after we play the event cards.
Event Villain Mayhem. As a team of heroes, choose 3 creatures they control. Destroy each other creature the heroes control.
We don't have 3, so it doesn't really matter. You just set it off to the side here. That's our discard pile. All right. Play the next event card, and then they'll do their attack.
Event Villain Scheme. Shuffle.
Oh, wow. That one again. This goes back in with it, too.
We're just getting the shuffle over and over again.
Yeah, I'm glad I put sleeves on there.
I am shuffling it like this, which then I just put the top on the bottom. So my shuffling technique does put the bottom thing on the top.
Well, it's whatever.
And I am doing that, and I put the scheme card on the bottom.
Okay.
So it'll technically always be near the top.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I think, a fair shuffle would just be random, but let's move on, okay?
I just put the bottom on the top. I shuffle the bottom.
Then you smushed it together. It should be fine. All right.
Yep.
Now it's going to attack. Why don't you just let it swing in for 2?
Yes, kitten.
So it's attacking, and why don't you adjust our life
adorable kitten.
So we're down to 18.
18.
All right. Turn 3. Let's untap and draw.
Nope.
Wait, I'm going to turn these this way.
I should have gotten this last turn. I can do some stuff. Yeah, well, now that you have your creature on top, do you need a buff?
Well, it's not a creature. It's just a mana rock. So it makes it easier for me to play stuff.
I have a acrobatic leap if I need it.
Well, I am going to put out a classic card here, and I think it'll be fine on its own against at least the Foot Skirmisher. I'm going to play a Vampire Nighthawk.
Can I see?
Sure.
It's a 2/3. If you're reading this way, it's a 2/3. This way, 3/2.
It's a 2/3.
Flying the Touch. Nice.
Yep. It's also got lifelink.
You're so lovely.
So when it deals damage, we'll gain life.
You're so loving. Yes, I know you want the pets or the flop.
All right. We need to stay focused on the game, as cute as the cats are. Do you have anything that you're going to do?
I have nothing to do other than and
Gonna hit him for 3 more.
It's 21, so it was at 22. Now it's at 21. That's -1. So it's at 18 like us.
Okay, we're keeping up. I have nothing else to play, so it's going to be their turn. They're going to untap, and then we draw the first event card.
Rockstar's Beatdown. Destroy all creatures with flying the heroes control.
Oh, they got my flyer. All right.
Thankfully, my Snarling Wolf is not that.
No, and let's do the next one here.
Villain Mayhem. As the team heroes choose 3 creatures that they control, destroy all other creatures on the battlefield.
It's a whiff. Doesn't hurt us. All right. It is going to attack, though, for 2. So swings in. We're down to 16.
Next turn, or this turn,
we'll untap and draw.
So staticky, kitten. I have a lot of turns. On my 6th turn, I will be playing more. So I will Cast a forest. I have no lands.
You
Ugh.
have 4 lands, and look at your commander.
I will. I will tap. No, I tap all of these,
Yeah.
and I will attack with I'll attack for
Oh,
2.
hold on. That one has summoning sickness, so
I'll attack for 1.
okay. Um, yeah, I'm not going to do any attacks either. So I am going to play this. So it's Pristine Talisman that I can tap to get a colorless mana, and it gives me a life. So if I use it this turn, that'll work with your commander. It'll give us a +1/+1 where you
Yes.
want. Now check this out. I'm going to tap this and this, and I'm going to gain us a life because I tapped this.
17.
All right, and then I'm going to use it to play Heartless Act. So it says destroy a creature with no counters on it or remove 3 counters from a creature. Since we can't block that thing, I think it's time to get it off the board, don't you? So we've destroyed that.
And I will put a +1/+1 counter on this kitten.
All right.
No, it's a snarling wolf. Mistaking that for the kitten boy that was trying to get
All right.
pets.
I think that's a good plan because if this one isn't our biggest creature, then we can get rid of the wolf if that one card comes
Yeah,
up.
I want to keep the wolf. I want to have a Yeah, I want to keep the wolf in the sky. So I'll buff up the wolf.
Okay.
Though. Actually, I'll buff up this guy
Are you
because this
sure?
guy can. I'm in the middle state right now. I'll just buff up the wolf.
Seems good.
And myself.
All right, let's do the event card now.
Bebop's Rampage.
Yeah.
Bebop's Rampage. Just deal 2 damage to each creature on the hero's control.
Oh, it wiped the board with us again. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a yeah. All right, now let's do the next card. One more event.
Destroy all turtles.
All right. Okay, that was pretty much a sweep for us, but at least it didn't damage us. Let's untap and draw.
Untap. Give me mana. Ah! Playing.
All right. Are you gonna just? He's gonna cost 2 more, so you won't be able to do him this turn.
Why does he cost 2 more?
Don't you remember the commander? The more that they have to be cast, you add 2 every time they've had to come out.
I have no more mana. I can't green anymore.
It'll be all right. We'll be able to play other things, though, right? Take a look at your hand.
I can only play like 2 things.
Okay.
I have a bunch of choices for the 2 things. Look, I have this, this, and this, which I can play 3 of these with, and then I can just play this, or I could play this and this.
All right, you got a lot of stuff that.
Or I could just play this. But that's the problem because I don't have any more mana to play this turn. I'm going to be useless.
Oh, you'll be good. Check this out. Play this guy because you're going to help me. You'll see. Okay. So put the others back in your hand and tap the right amount of mana for that. All right. So read that card and see if you can figure out how this is going to help me.
The Centaur Peacemaker enters battlefield. Each player gains 4 life.
How much?
4 per 4. That's 8.
8 life.
So 17 goes to 18. That's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 25 life.
Sounds good. So
you can start sacrificing stuff.
Cast those things. So remember, 1 green, 1 colorless, and 1 white. Good.
Actually, I'm going to be doing 2 green.
Yeah,
and not tapping.
1. All right.
So if I need to, I can play Acrobatic Leap.
Cool.
Which will give you flying.
I just gained 8 life this turn off your card. This says It costs one less to cast for each one life that I gain. So
So,
he's got 5 colorless. I still have to pay a red, a black, and a white. It doesn't get rid of those. But he basically comes out for 3 mana, and we get a 4/4. So I'm going to cast him.
and you can gain a life.
Well, not yet. But now it says I can pay 5 life to put 3 +1/+1 counters on it. So do you feel okay doing that?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to pay 5 life. See, your deck synergizes real well with mine, doesn't it?
Yep. I gain life, yours gains some life, but yours also spends life.
It's true. So it keeps us kind of in a reasonable amount.
Yum.
So I got
to get
3 +1/+1 counters, so it's a 7/7. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. I am going to play another creature. I'm going to put out a smaller vampire that's Death Touch and Lifelink. All right. I think that was a pretty good turn.
And I have a 3/3 out.
Yep, I think we're going to do some major damage next turn unless they sweep the board somehow.
Which they probably are.
They might. All right, go ahead. Let's do the first event card.
Ninja.
All right.
Foot Disciple. Evil Villain Scheme. Shuffle.
Shuffles it all in, huh?
Shuffle. My way of doing this is kind of smart because it shuffles, so we will never run out of cards instantly. I'm not shuffling in a mean way either. I'm just putting the bottom on the top.
All random is good. All right.
It's pretty much random. It's just one card is most likely to appear at the top.
Now it's our turn. We can untap. We're going to draw a card.
I need mana, give me mana.
All right, do you have anything that can buff my creatures so we can really smash his face in?
I have 2.
All right, well, pick out something that you think will work real well.
You choose.
So this one, it says until end of turn, target creature you control gets +3. So you can buff your creature, and then other creatures you control get +1. So this one's not as good.
No.
And this one says target creature gets +1/+3, gains flying till end of turn, untap it. What are your other options? Can I see what else you have in your hand?
You can look at my whole hand.
Okay, cool. So this guy could come into play and buff your creature and himself. This one is a thing that buffs your creature. It gives him vigilance, which means he's untapped so he can block something. And this one puts +1/+1 counters on any 2 target creatures. So you could also just play that creature. I think you've got some good options. So I think
you choose.
I think it would be fun if you
the multiple choice
this guy.
Okay.
Because it makes maximum use of your mana. Okay, even though you only have 4, it uses all 4.
Greater enter the battlefield, put +1/+1 counters on each to up to 2 target creatures.
So
I will.
You could put it on your guy and this guy, and he'll be big enough to block him.
This guy and this guy.
Okay.
+1 and +1.
And do you want me to spend life to make my guy even bigger? We will
No, you want to spend life to get on this guy bigger if you want to.
Oh, this is the only guy I can make big. He's different.
Okay, then make big as you'll need.
All right, well, let's pay 5 more life. We'll go down to 15, but we're going to get a lot of life because I have 2 life linkers. And I'm going to get 3 more counters on this guy.
I will attack for 3 and 4. A 3.
Okay.
This guy.
This one you can't attack with yet. Remember, summoning.
Okay, so 4. So we're at 13.
All right, and I'm going to swing with both of my dudes. So another 2 and another 10. So I hit for
a 10 and a 2.
12.
So this is at 1 life.
Oh man, so close. And
interesting.
We just gained how much? 12.
12.
We got 12 back.
So that's 17. So
I think we're going to win this one pretty easy
27.
because we have decks that synergize. Your deck helps mine work really well. What do you think? All right, so it's their turn. Let's play the first event card.
Another.
Yeah.
Another.
Okay. It's going to attack with 1. What are you going to do?
I can't block.
Sure you can. He's a 3/4.
Yeah, but
He's a
die.
3/3. Remember, he's got a +1/+1 counter, so
Oh,
he's a
block.
3/4. He doesn't have to tap to block, so he just blocks him. He dies. We don't take any damage. Good. All right. I think we've won the game, unless we decide to add in an extra villain. All right.
I would suggest we do not, and we play another villain separately. If this video gets a comment, the top comment will actually be what we play against next.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. All right, I think
in
it's
this deck,
our turn.
But we will not play against 2.
Okay.
If you want to, you can play against. We can play against our preset options of 2, but that's it.
All right, we'll see what people, if anyone, suggests anything.
Yep.
All right, I think we can win. Do you just want to swing in with your guy and kill him?
This guy's untapped.
Yep, they're both untapped. It's the beginning of our turn. You draw a card.
Draw.
He's
Planes!
got your planes. And do you want to?
Now I can still not play my commander.
Yeah.
But I actually now have.
You gonna jump
Actually,
your guy?
I can do this.
Yeah, you could really buff your guy and make the other one bigger. You really just need to hit him with 1 creature in the game.
I want to do
You can
buffing
go as big
spree.
as you can. Okay.
+1/+1.
Yeah.
Then until end of turn, you get +3/+3.
Yeah. So just remember it because it's not counters. I know it's confusing, but it's the way that it works. So it says +3/+3.
Counters.
Those are counters, and this one isn't. This one's just till end of turn. So it's no counters. You just have to remember.
So this guy gets. I'll put it on the side.
That's better. +1, and he gets +3.
So now I can just play this guy, which is a 5, 5 +3. That's a 6, 7, and 8, 8.
Yeah.
And this guy is a 5, 4, 5. Now that's a 5, 6.
Yeah.
A 5, 6. So 6 damage.
A 5, and he 5, 5, 6.
5 damage.
That kills him.
But I'm going to go into the negatives.
Oh, okay.
So that's 1, so 4. So that's 4 damage. I want to see how much we can beat him up in this turn.
Well,
and then
another 8, right? Because of that guy. If you attack with him, another 8 down.
8 damage. That means 12.
Yeah.
-12. So what are you gonna do?
If I buff this guy, I'll pay 5 life, so we're down to 22.
22.
And that gets me 3 more counters, so that's got this guy up to 13. Plus 2 more is 15 more.
15. So, 5 plus 2, that's 6. 17 plus 10, so that's 27. So that is a 27.
-27.
-27.
We could have beaten him and beaten the next 2 bosses all in the same turn. Isn't that funny? All right, everyone. As you can see, this is an example run through of that turtle team up box. I think, it's not too challenging, especially if you've got decks that are meant to synergize or work with each other, but it is a good opportunity to play with people that maybe don't play Magic as often as you do, and
Yes,
teach them some
Al.
of the rules, right?
Yes, Al.
Yeah, you agree? All right. Well, Hand, thank you for helping me defeat.
And these were all the cards that were in my hand,
Yep,
un- and all stacked up together. So, if I were to play all of these at once, I think I would have destroyed you too
probably.
and killed myself. And I won't be counting the lands though, because
Yeah.
they would do nothing other than be lands.
All right. Thank you for watching,
But
everybody. I am going to stop the video